Gary is back from Frank Jewelers. We are just 4 nights away from the Fox 39
really,
Super
really
Proposal
close.
with Frank
Yes.
Jewelers. I'm so excited.
You have to be excited.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch the proposal, you know, right before the halftime show, and I can't wait for the after process because we get to be, both of us get to be a part of that.
Yeah. Again, we're so thankful that you gave us the opportunity to be part of this.
Yeah.
You know, this whole Super Bowl experience is going to be a great day for a super couple, super proposal, and a super life together.
Yeah, and so last time you were here, we talked about engagement rings.
Yes, we did. That was
but
that's
now we're
the
gonna,
first start.
Yeah,
of
you got to do that first, right?
Yep,
you have
exactly.
to have the proposal. You got to get the right answer.
100%.
And then once you're past that, wedding bands is the next step.
So yeah, the wedding band portion is kind of the seal of the marriage. So it's that lifelong commitment. So again, a really, really big part of the engagement process.
Absolutely.
The wedding band is typically worn on the left hand, ring finger. Usually the wedding band is stacked behind the engagement ring. We always say wedding band closest to the heart.
Okay.
And so very sentimental that way.
Yeah.
So I brought a selection of wedding
beautiful.
bands over. Just to kind of go through, and we're going to try and touch on both men's and ladies today.
Okay,
if we can.
all right.
So if we go to wedding band number 1, very classic, what we call straight line band. Here what we did was shared prong diamonds in through the band itself. You can also do a plain band too if you wish to do a plain band. But again, the straight line is probably the most classic
That's
of
really
all the
pretty.
wedding bands.
I like
Yeah,
that one.
thank
It's
you,
very
thank
popular,
you.
I think, too.
And then number 2.
Number 2.
Again, here's the plain band. So
Yeah.
what we're showing here is probably, again, one of the more classic looks, typically stacked up against a solitaire or something on that order, or maybe even worn singly too. Sometimes they don't even do the engagement side,
Sure.
but they just do the wedding band. So we'll go ahead and move on to number 3.
We're waiting. I'm excited. Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, this one kind of an infinity look to it. This is probably our hugest category growing as far as styling is concerned. It's called stackables. So stackable means that you can kind of mix and match and do anything that you want to do.
Sure.
So in our store, you're going to see well over 1,200 different styles in stackables.
That is so many.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So overwhelming for men, women love it.
Yeah,
so,
right,
yep.
right. I think we have a couple more women's styles to show, right?
And then let's go to the number 4, which is the guard and then the enhancer. So this is designed to take that engagement ring and just kind of make it explode.
Yeah.
Because we have a band on either side. I brought one with baguettes and rounds in it today.
That's pretty.
So the guards and enhancers are also a very, very big concept of
I
it.
like that. And one more women's style,
Yeah,
I think. I think there's
exactly.
10 over there.
So we're going to go into the curve band. Now this actually looks more like a little bit more crownish. I brought marquee diamonds with cascading with rounds down the outside. So the curve band typically is stackable up against a set that has more fluid movements to it. But again, with the curve band, we're going to customize those. And that's a big part of our store is customization.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of times we get requests where a customer walks in, I don't know what the matching band looks like, and we'll build it for them.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Do you generally buy the wedding band when you buy the engagement ring?
That's a very good question, Michelle. So a lot of times if it's the man buying it, we say, you know what, why don't you relax? Because we want both of you to be part of that process.
Okay.
So both have a say in what the final look of the bridal
I like
is going
that.
to be. So,
So we have some men's styles to
we
show
did.
off too.
We brought
They're a
some
little
men's band-
simpler.
Exactly, exactly. You know, men sometimes they're shy when they look at wedding bands. They're like, I've never worn a ring before. I don't want one, or I want a silicone ring. I didn't bring a silicone today. But what I did was bring just a very plain classic look, and this is probably our number 1 choice.
The number 1 ring there.
Yeah, let's go to, yep.
Oh,
There we go. Yep. So again, very classic look on this one. We do this in white, rose, and yellow gold. Men can choose it in all different widths, anywhere from 2 millimeter, which is kind of thin, all the way up to a 12 millimeter, and we can go larger than that if you wish to do that. So again, probably the most classic band, and I'd probably say 50% of our sales fall within in that category. So.
Well, I think we're going to show off the rest of the men's bands on social media. So we'll have Gary explain them to us on video so you can get an inside look, and we'll show all the photos there too. Of course, you can visit frankjewelers.com. You can go see them in person, and you're going to be back on Valentine's Day too.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
That will be the big exciting day, yes.
Oh, I'm pumped. Coming up next, we're baking s'mores cookies as we search for the State Line's best sweets, and then it's game day. We'll be right back.